Hi YouTube, how's everyone? Well, this is Simply Love and I'm back to do a video, and this video is going to be for Cancer for the month of February. Um, I'd like to say before I start the reading for you all that I'm running a contest, and if you look at my video that I put up maybe a few days ago, um, the video is called Let a Man Do Their Job. Okay, once you go to the video and listen to it, I'd like for you to put your comments in and tell me something about your life that you experienced in a relationship, something that you wish you may have done differently, or what you would want to do differently going into the future in a relationship, or just express yourself. You know, we're all here to help each other. Your expressions could help someone else beside what I'm doing. It could, help someone else out there to listen to what you've been through and what you've conquered, as I'm doing myself with you guys. So just go on over there and look at the video, and I'm going to be giving away this beautiful bracelet. I mean necklace. I keep saying bracelet. This beautiful bracelet, and it's silver. It has adjustable. It's adjustable, so it'll be able to fit anybody. Okay, and it's a moon, and it's like two pieces. It comes into a half a moon, and then it has the full moon in the middle. And it says it's going to say, I love you to the moon and back. And I do. I love all you guys to the moon and back. I'm going to give that away to who I pick. And it's going to be, I'm going to do that on February the 28th. I'm going to pick two winners. The first winner is going to get the necklace along with the reading. And the second winner is going to get a reading from me. Okay. So when the 28th comes around, if you post your comments and I'll pick you, I'll send you a reply to you with an email, letting you know. And uh, that's about it. Like I said, it's going to be I'm going to pick people on the 28th of February. So put that down on your calendar. Okay. And I really appreciate all of you, all my subscribers, all you that comment and like. I really appreciate you being here, because I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. So let's get on with the reading, okay? And this is for Cancer, February 2015. Okay, Cancer. I already prayed over the cards. I do this each and every time I do my readings, because I ask the Most High God to send His angel in to give me the messages. The cards really mean nothing to me, but it's to show you where I'm going with the messages that the angels give me. Um, uh, Today was the first day after I prayed that I just broke down and cried for some reason. I don't know. I did such a different prayer than what I usually do for some reason. And I don't know. I was so emotionally, and I'm so happy that I'm doing this. It's just like my dream come true to do this, to have the confidence enough to do it. And I tell you, it took a lot of pain and hurt for me to get here. It really did. And I'm glad I went through it, if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and get the reading started. And if I start crying during this reading, just excuse me. I guess it's just one of those days for me. It could be just emotional. And in the background, I decided to put on, and I suggested for you guys too, is Paul Hardcastle. I love his music. It's so beautiful. And that may be why I'm emotional too. His music is so beautiful. If any of you out there are, going through transformation, I suggest you go on YouTube and type in Paul Hardcastle. His music is soothing. You can actually even meditate off of it, because I do. I love his music. So smooth, so calming, and it takes you places that say if you want to be on a vacation, his music takes you on that to that place in your mind. The music just sends you there to wherever you want to go. So if you want to go on a vacation, to relax and everything, go and listen to some Paul Hardcastle music, and he'll take you there with his music. So I hope you don't mind the music. I don't think it's too loud. You know, it just sets the mood for what we're doing. Okay, so now let's get back to the reading. Can you see me okay here? Okay, so the first card I have for you, Cancer, is the Nine of Cups, and it is upside down. So what the Nine of Cups is telling me to you, Cancers, there's some hopes and wishes that you've had is uh it has it's been unfulfilled for you at this time. Your hopes and your dreams about somebody or some problems that you may have had is not solved right now. A lot of you Cancers out there, you've been feeling like restless, you know, like you can't sleep because of this problem or something that you're having, or some maybe something that you've been working on, you know, just hasn't panned through yet for some of you Cancers out there. For some of you Cancers out there, it's a relationship that has been broken, you know, or for some of you Cancers, it's a relationship that's it's like you're drifting apart from one another. You feel like you're just one's going one direction and one's going the other. For some of you Cancers out there, it could be some intimacy problems to where maybe your mate has, you know, maybe stopped having sex with you, or, you know, haven't had it as much as you have been, and you're feeling kind of funny about that, like something's going on. Um, and it caused some of you Cancers to feel like you know, you're overeating or you're over drinking, you know, because of this situation, because of this stressful situation, you know, like being unfulfilled at something, relationship wise, job wise. For some of you Cancers, you're feeling, you know, like you're not winning, or, you know, like you're losing at something, and it's causing you to drink and eat a little bit. It's causing you to stay up at night, you know, getting up, laying down because of this situation. It also can mean that some of you Cancers out there, that's been some kind of theft. It could mean that somebody, you know, has taken something from you, um, or someone could have cheated you out of some money, is what I'm getting from the angels. Some of you Cancers may have gotten cheated out of some money with this card here. Well, just below that, I'm getting the, you know, the Six of Cups, and it's upright. For some of you Cancers, it does mend into a relationship. Still, you know, unhappiness, or some of you Cancers may be wishing and hoping that this relationship could work out some kind of way. You can possibly, you know, get back together if you're apart with her, or maybe talk about, you know, staying together and working out some problems. But for right now, for some of you Cancers, it's just not panning out, and that's with some type of job situation, and for some of you Cancers, and for some of you Cancers, have to do with a relationship not working out. You know, things are drifting apart between you two. For the second week around February, some of your Cancers, I'm getting the Five of Cups here. Okay, and for some of you Cancers, it means grief. You could have lost something or somebody in your life. It could have been someone who passed recently, or will come to pass, to where you might lose somebody. There may be some, you know, for some of you Cancers, it may be some regret, you know, maybe of a broken relationship or a broken marriage even. It could be where you're feeling regret about that. You know, you may be feeling like maybe you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you should have took a little bit more time with that person, or maybe done something differently to help the situation. You're just feeling regret. Some of you Cancers out there, and some of you Cancers are feeling grief because of a loss, maybe a loss of a friend, a relative, or some passing may have happened where you lost someone through passing. Some of you Cancers out there may have maybe feeling you may have lost some possessions. You know, I'm hearing that you may have lost some possessions, something like we talked about here. It could some type of loss for some of you Cancers. It could have been some material losses. It could have been loss of a job. It could have been loss of contracts, maybe that may have been, you thought was going to go through, but you may have had some loss in that. For some of you cancers, like I said, it's, disappointment in love. There's some disappointment in the love. Maybe there was somebody that you were hoping to be with, and it just didn't work out. For some of you, it could be a divorce that's going on right now, or planning right now. It could be some type of divorce or separation in a relationship. All of it is these two cards is showing that there's some type of loss with a lot of you cancers out there. Just um, who I'm talking to. If it's happening to you cancers. um, to some of you cancers, it is an end of a relationship, a long-term relationship, someone you've been with for a while. And for some of you, it is going to be maybe some divorce proceedings, or stating that there's going to be a divorce. um, and under the card there, I have the magician coming up under the cups card, which is telling me, the angels are telling me that some of you cancers out there, this pertains to men and women, that you really tried and worked hard on this situation, whether it is a business situation you really worked hard on to see it through, and it just didn't go through. You used all of your abilities that you knew how to make it work, and it just didn't. To some of you cancers, about the relationship, whether it's divorce or separation, a lot of you, you tried, you put all your effort into this relationship, and it just seemed like it just didn't pan out. You used everything that you could think of in to help this relationship move forward in a positive way, and it just didn't. And you are feeling, the regret on that. Or it could be, to some of you cancers, you may have not put in enough effort to hold this relationship or marriage together. It could have been, some of your fault. Maybe there's some things that you may have overlooked. Maybe this partner was trying to, communicate with you about their needs and wants, and it just didn't get met. So that caused a loss in relationship. Moving on to the third week around February, we had the Hierophant. And when that comes up, it's telling me there's somebody, maybe a doctor, a counselor, a priest, someone in, that has some knowledge that's around you, or you're going to be around, to help you with this situation that you're in right now. You may want some spiritual growth after, the way you're feeling, the way you're feeling, like unhappiness, the unhappiness. And some of you cancers may be drinking a little too much, eating a little too much. It's like maybe, the nervousness of it, because things didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. So some of you may be seeking counsel from a counselor or a pastor, a preacher. Some of you may even go to a doctor, because you may have done, you may have stressed out so bad that you want to see a doctor to help you mentally or physically, pull it back together. You're just going through a rough time right now, disappointments and things, losses, things like that is happening. I see around some of you cancers. And a lot of you very well may be seeing a priest, spiritual growth, a counselor. Some of you cancers may have, in a relationship wide, may have went your separate ways with your partner because of maybe some type of religious issues. It could have been some religious issues that clashed, and you two couldn't see eye to eye on based on some type of religion. Maybe you both have a different type of religion. You thought maybe you could, pan it out, and one convert over to the other, somewhere in that nature, that it just didn't happen, and it caused, a breakup, or a falling out of a relationship. Okay, so underneath the Hierophant, I have the High Priestess here. And when I'm seeing the High Priestess, it's sort of compared to for what I just said. It may, in some instances, to some of you cancers out there, it may be a breakup because of some religious values, because the High Priestess is sort of on a religious tip, and so is the Hierophant. And it may that may be a big deal to some of you cancers out there, that it was just a a, a a religious thing, to where you both have two different religions, and and nobody wants to come to terms to putting that together, to where it would work together for each one. One maybe wanted to convert it to the other, don't want to convert to the other. And it also just means that you know problems for the problems that some of you cancers are facing, is not going to last forever. It's just temporary. It's not going to linger on. So you know hold your head up, because this is just, it's not the end of the world. For some of you cancers, hold your head up. It's not the end of the world for this. There is going to be something better coming along, or something's going to work out for the best of you, you know, in this situation. Things like this happens. So let's go on to the the end of February. I'm looking at the Page of Swords for you. For some of you cancers, this means that there's somebody, a younger person, maybe 30 under, or could be 30 a little over. It depends on the situation and what cancer I'm talking to here. And it seems like, it to me, feeling like there's they're a friend of yours, a close friend, or somebody that's close to you or around you. It even could be your son or your daughter, or a relative somewhere. They're very intelligent, they're very confident, they're very reasonable. Um, they like challenges. They're a type of person that likes challenges, like in sports, and even intellectually, they like challenges. They like to, intellectually, talk with people and see where their head is what I could say. So they kind of like, um, they're good with their hands. They like sports too, but they're real good with their hands. That, craft wise, like builders or architects, in that area where they like to use their hands. They're really good at their hands. They're really crafty builders. This person is going to come into your life or around you, and give you some advice. They're going to give you some real good advice. And my angels is saying that for some of you cancers, whoever this person is, you need to listen to them. Listen to them and take their advice, because they give real good advice on things. They're really sharp, and they're very intelligent people. And they know a lot. They read a lot. They read a lot of books, is what they're telling me. And uh what the advice they give you is coming straight from the heart. This is somebody that's really close to you and really cares about you. To some of you cancers out there, you may know who I'm talking about. And this person is going to come to you with some type of advice and some type of encouragement, and they to build you back up, to help you to come back to yourself after this devastation is going on in your life that we talked about. And following that, confirms, is the sun. So that just confirms that, out of all this that's going on with you, that's going to be going on with you cancers, or going on with you cancers, this disappointing time, or breakup or divorce or whatever may be, job situation, relative situation, friendship situation, it all can fit into all that. And it's going to be okay at the end of it all. So don't lose hope. Don't do anything crazy or anything, because at the end you're going to be okay. The sun is shining for you cancers out there. For you ones that may be getting divorced, or you ones that may be breaking up in a relationship, or don't know where the relationship is going and trying. Don't worry about it, because of the sun. You're going to see the brighter times again, regardless of what happens. You are going to see the bright side of this whole situation again. It's not all lost, okay? So cancers, I want you to pull yourselves together, and just like this card says, maybe seek a counselor if it's out of your control. Maybe you want to you know, talk to someone, you know, maybe you want a little bit more details, you can just give me a call. There's my email at the bottom of the in the link there. You can just contact me through there, so we can get maybe more in depth into whoever cancers we're talking about here. But that's all I have for you for February, Cancer, and I hope you enjoy the reading. I enjoy each and every one of you. I thank you so much for coming to my channel and listening to my predictions. And uh, uh, for those who haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot of good things that's coming up here in the near future, and I appreciate you all. And as my favorite quote is, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. Thank you for coming, and I love you all. Take care. Bye bye.